Hip-Hop1047.com, the future of hip-hop and R&B. Your man Permiss right here. 1 year anniversary. We celebrate right here, back to the basics. Shouts out Amplified Videology. Shouts out to Brand Fame. He'll be up here in a few. Shout out to my man Conscious, the MC. He's definitely on the elevator on the way up. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Permiss, P-E-R-M-I-S-S. Follow Phat Gyrl at Phat Gyrl. How you spell it, Phat Gyrl?
P-H-A-T-G-Y-R-L.
Not P-H-A-T-G-I-R-L.
No, right.
That's right.
Why?
With a Y. With a Y.
Okay, you can find me on Facebook, phatgirl.com, Twitter, Instagram, all that, or just click the icon. Whatever your vice is, just pick it and click it and like and follow, and then I'll do the same thing for you.
No doubt. Shouts out to DJ Chuck Boogie, 5 Foot Invasion, Movement Team, DJ Takeover, DJ Chris Carter, one of the most influential DJs, the internet sensation. That's also my counterpart. We do Melba's Mingle Mondays. She'll be coming through and lacing the turntables down. But I want to talk to my co-host right here. And for those of y'all who don't know Phat Gyrl, she is a very, very positive young lady, funny as ever. But we've been rocking for a very long time in the world of radio. And for us to be up here to share this moment is really crazy. It's a good thing, and I look forward to many more, you know?
Absolutely. I'm excited. I'm going to tell y'all right now, it's such a pleasure for me to be out here with Permiss, only because Permiss took me under his wing when I only could like press buttons in the studio. I was like, oh my God, okay. I was trying to get my bearings together, but there was something about when I was operating the boards for him while he was doing his show, we would just flow. Yeah. And we just had to fine tune that and finesse it, and Permiss took me under and just revamped everything, and he just kind of showed me how to organize. No, so it's just such a blessing, and so many people say that he really is a big deal. If you don't know Permiss, then you probably are missing out on probably one of the most kindest, realest people that you will ever meet in your life.
Wow, that's really
absolutely
good.
He is humble. He's not greedy. He ain't shiesty. None of that. If you try to do something right, Permiss gonna give you the best things for you to get that done. Now, if you don't do it, that's on you. Don't say Permiss said. Nah. We gonna open a pathway for you and then keep going. And if more people did that on a regular basis, we would be so much better. We would be so much better in life. But you know, you gotta have that humility. Just like when you was listening to Wordsmith talking about all the things that he does on a regular basis. Right. Just because we not in your face all the time does not mean that we not making moves. Right. You gotta step away from that. If you're not in that cookie cutter shape and you're not out there all the time like that, right, that you're not doing nothing. That's so bogus. So bogus. Just like all these kids think that they only get a chance to go to the NBA and be famous. Nah, you could go across seas and do the same thing and make more money.
No doubt.
That's all I'm saying. You gotta think outside your box.
That's right. Keep
your box, because when it rains, you need some cover.
You need some cover.
But get in your box, poke some holes in it so you can look around differently.
No doubt.
And that's something that Permiss implores you to do. I do the same thing. It's just amazing to be able to work with somebody like this and feed off of them and keep growing and elevating and all that other stuff. And just really be out there. Speaking of out there.
Speaking of out there. Well, while we speaking of out there,
Mr. C.
If you haven't already heard,
I'm from New York. My heart is breaking right now. I don't want to believe it. But it's looking like this is real deal, and it's kind of harsh. You know, I never understand why someone who has so much access to fame and fortune does certain things, you know, or do things to damage their career.
Here's one of the things I don't understand. In case you don't know, we're talking about Mr. C, one of the leading founders who discovered the notorious B.I.G. You know, about a year ago, 2 years ago, you know, he got arrested for trying to solicit a transvestite in New York City. And now, again, it's happening now where he tried to solicit an undercover police officer for sexual acts. Same thing. Real sad, just because You could do this in the privacy of your own home.
Right. And then it's like, it's Mr. C. Hello? Like, when you so well known, I just don't understand that. I guess it's just me. You know what I'm saying? I figure that plane has so many other avenues that you shouldn't have to come down to do some of the things that you want to do. And it don't matter where he's trying to get it from or whatever. Yeah. But it's just, I just assumed that, you know, you had those things more accessible to you than the average Jane and Joe. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm thinking.
I mean, whatever you do is in the privacy of your own home. But when you take it out there in the street, and especially you're a public figure the way that you are, people are already gunning for you. They already see the position that you're in. You go do that again. It's like, where did you... Sad, man, sad. And I don't want Flex, because, you know, Flex went in and tried to defend, you know, his homeboy. And, you know, Flex got a whole lot of backlash behind that as well. You know what I mean? So... this is just crazy. We'll see how the story pans out. Also, Phat Gyrl, I want to say a big rest in peace shout out to Chris Kelly, one half of Chris Cross.
Absolutely, rest in peace. Rest in peace, brother.
You know, he passed away earlier this week. Chris Cross, one of the most influential groups in the 90s. I know I had my shirt turned around. You know, my pants turned around. And then I didn't do it no more because I got in trouble by my mother, you know. So.
Right. We didn't do it. But absolutely good music, great artist, and so sad to see him go, and hope that his spirit is resting, that his family is embraced by God's love and warmth during this hard time.
No doubt. Well, enough of us talking. Conscious DMC is on deck. He's coming up next. DC Zone, he got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk to him in the meantime, between time. DJ Chuck Boogie, let's go. It's Power1047.com. 1 year anniversary of Back to the Basics.
Felicidades!
And it's Cinco de Mayo, isn't it?
Absolutely, okay. If you Mexican, celebrate. It's Cinco de Mayo. If you are not Mexican, I think you get a pass this weekend to celebrate with them their independence, the liberation. Me personally, I'm Puerto Rican, but you know what? I'm all for it. If you know the history and the story, you understand why they celebrate it. It's so much more than getting drunk at the bar. But whatever you choose to do, do it. Enjoy. Everybody have a good time. And please be safe when you get there driving and coming.
Power1047.com. DJ Chuck Boogie. Let's go.